Hey, chat. I'm going live to say something. I'm sorry for not being live for the last 3 months, but I've been taking care of my mental health. I encourage you guys to do that because it's important. Take breaks from whatever you're doing to take care of your mental health first. Because if you don't, then you might not be able to figure out what you are gonna do. And then, you're gonna be stressed out and then not know what to do with your life. JAX1. So, I want to say thank you to all of you, and I hope you guys enjoy more live streams coming soon. It's just that I've been really busy taking care of my mental health. So I don't want to seem that I value my mental health over work. I don't. I just want to take time for myself. Note that I do care for the stream. I just need to take time off for myself and my well-being. Hi. Hi. And so I was taking care of my mental health. That's why I wasn't live for the last 2 days. Taking care of my mental health. Hi. And I just wanted to say thanks for all the support. And now I'm gonna say something so that way, we can have a better system. YouTube, stop being a liberal fucking dick sucker so that way you only care about money. Right? Look, most of us are trying to do what we can do to get by. This is why I am working on like YouTube as well as Twitch. Is only to get by. But I don't care about the money. I'm doing it to entertain you guys. But YouTube is retracting most people's comments. And so YouTube, I don't care about anything you do, because really, you don't matter. You're just a company who cares about greed. Now, what I do care about is the chat, the people. My goal is to make sure people are treated well. So what you could do is stop hiding people's messages. Because I remember a time when you used to be such a good platform. Such a respected platform, actually. No, Kratos, I'm not talking like a baby. I just have a lot of, pain. So the pain is still there, that's why. And so, but here's the thing. It's alright. People make mistakes. You see, and plus, I've been dealing with a lot of outside issues with my friends, chat, so it kind of bled into my work life, and I kind of need to make that clear with my friends that if they have any issues with their outside life, it shouldn't be bleeding into my work life, Yeah, I am. I'm okay. It's just that it takes a toll on my mental health. I have severe anxiety, so I worry about my friend's safety. So I kind of had to cut them off for a brief period. Thanks for the subscribe. And plus, I have a lot of support from people in my family to do this, so. I'm not doing this for money or shit like that. I'm doing this because I want to do it, and basically because I entertain people. I love to. This is basically a way that I can entertain people without having to go to school. And so, like I was saying, YouTube needs to stop because they restricted someone's chat. So what they said in the chat, now I don't care what they say as long as it's really respectful, because he said he was from Utah, which is a country, not a yeah. And you see, that's what got on my nerve, is that YouTube is being kind of like a fucking liberal dick sucker. Am I shocked by this? No. Am I surprised that they still are acting like this when we have a fucking, how do I put this without getting in trouble? Well, a registered sex offender That's the best way to put Trump, because technically what he was doing puts him in the same category as like registered sex offenders. So I don't like bringing up controversies that aren't important. Like, for example, there's a lot of controversies right now because and plus there's still world wars going on, of course. I'm not blind to what goes on in the world. Of course, there was like a ton of world wars going on. But, chat, a lot of things that people have, they don't really like talking about. Guarantee you, most of your YouTubers that you watch, including me, we have a lot of issues that we don't talk about on stream. Guarantee you, they have a therapist. See, life wasn't easy for any of us, especially for you, chat. And that's why I'm gonna say this and say this only. The world doesn't like it when people don't conform to how they see fit. You see? And for once, I can say that I'm never gonna conform to how the world says. Basically, I'm not gonna conform how the world wants, how they think I'm gonna be. Basically, chat, our government has twisted religion. Basically, I'm all fine with people who believe in Christianity, because here's the thing. It's your it's your religion. You can believe in what you want to. There was an issue that I have with Christianity ever since I was like a kid, basically. Now, understand something, chat. Some of you in my chat might be younger, right? So that gives me a whole year of experience. So I have, but most of you are probably around like an age, a year, well, where you've seen some of your friends just down a bottle of Mad Dog and shit like that to the point where they were throwing up. Now, I'll admit, that shit was not good. Alcohol is not good. I've had my fair share of seeing people, you know. But what I won't judge is how people live their life. See? That's a bad thing to do. Like, can we agree? Because this world may be cruel, but that's the beauty in it. Even though that's cruel, there is beauty in this world. You get to see what joy happens if you... What, in the end, you get to see if there's joy, and if there's joy in this world, then you get to live with it. But if there's pain, you have to live with that as well. It's not an easy task. You have to balance it out. Here's the thing. I'm not mad what YouTube is doing, but I don't agree with it. See, everyone is getting the butts about what YouTube is doing, and I'm like, really? And like, I'm not afraid of losing my friend group. That's the funny thing. Chat, I'm not afraid of losing my friend group. Let's put it this way. If I were to lose my friend group, I know I would just be basically fine, because I could just continue my work career, and to the point where I could just succeed. Simple as that. And I want to say to you, chat, thank you for always, like, being supportive, but also being reasonable compared to most other chats. I don't want you guys to get into trouble, so don't follow most of my examples, because when it was the year 2020, that was not a great year for me.
Instead, entrust in your own self and live life to see fit how you want to live. And just know, I am thankful that you guys are here in my chat. I really am. Because, well, I don't really know how much time we have left as a human being because of where our government is going, and it scares me, honestly. As a logical human being, it scares me. And remember, you are the only one that determines how you live your life. No one else. Bye. And I'm sorry I have been doing a lot of late night streams right now. It's just that my anxiety has been getting the better of me, so. And know that you all loved. It's just that I need to take some time to deal with myself mentally. To deal with my mental health, and so that way I don't overexert my mental health. Bye, and know that this chat is always a safe zone for you guys.